Hi, this is James Tomkins and this is 442 Performance. I think Hazard is obviously very skillful. People always say bring them down, don't they? But legally it's always hard because you always got to watch the ball. You know, not necessarily watch their body, watch the ball maybe. So if you can get near them. I think John Caru's massive, isn't he? So I've played against him and he was probably the strongest I've played against when he was at Villa. And you know, you can't play against him at times because he's too strong. So you just let him have the ball really. And then you know, once he has a bad touch, then you can try and tackle. But you know, to try and have physical contact with someone stronger than you shouldn't really do it. So if you're playing against a strong player, I don't think you should be trying to get too tight to him really. You don't want to try and get in a wrestling match with them. You know, you just obviously don't try and foul them as well. Speed-wise, it's always a hard one if someone's quicker than you. You know, sometimes you've got to try and get your body in front of, you know, the attacker if you can. You know, make him foul you. But you know, if you're playing against, you need to give yourself a couple of yards. You know, you need to give yourself a couple of yards on him. You know, if you're getting in a running match with him and you know, it's you and you're on a level par, then it's always a bit difficult. But if you've got a couple of yards, you can always try and make it up. Sometimes they can be a nightmare. I'm not too sure how you deal with someone that can run all day. You know, you have to try and match them as much as you can, and you know, try and be clever with it. You know, pick your times to run with them. You know, when they're running in a dangerous position, then you run with them, rather than if they're not going to harm you too much, then you can kind of leave them alone for a bit. But you know, if you're not as fit as them, you need to pick your times right to go and run on when not to, if you know what I mean.